On October 10, 1900, Wilde had an operation on his right ear, most likely to repair damage from an abscess he had suffered in prison. Friends visited him at the Hotel d'Alsace, where he was living. Over the course of the next month, his condition worsened. "The wallpaper and I are fighting a duel to the death," Wilde remarked. On November 30, 1900, Oscar Wilde died from cerebral meningitis. He was 46 years old. Bosie Douglas spent the rest of his life trying to come to terms with his past. He died in 1945, bankrupt and alone. In 1901, Robbie Ross salvaged Wilde's estate from bankruptcy and began a revival of his works. By 1920, Europeans were reading Oscar Wilde more than any English writer except Shakespeare. The man who had been crucified by society was once again celebrated. By the 1960s, he was being studied in universities, and in the 1970s, hailed as a hero by the gay rights movement.
A lot of what he was writing about then is as relevant today as it was back in the 1890s, which I think is really quite astounding. And for whatever his faults, there were plenty of them, you can't help forgiving, I think, a man who has made you laugh consistently for 100 years.